We back again. Chop Suey boy, Chop Suey, KC boys in the house. Yo, y'all see Tyler? Look at this. 5 years taken off of him. 5 years easily taken off of him. Man, do you feel naked without the beard?
No, I just feel cleaner.
Fair enough.
I don't feel like a dirty homeless person now.
Food today, sponsored by two of my favorite places. One of them is FRITZ'S Meat Market. They are your official meat marketplace. They do fresh hot dogs, fresh wurst. They have any type of dog you want, any type of bratwurst, cheddar wurst, whatever you want. They have wonderful customer service. They have cheese that's just sounds amazing. I mean, I saw like a jalapeno flavored cheese and some other things, and I'm like, God, you know what? We got to go back and try a couple of other aspects. But they also have a lunch menu where you can pick up hot dogs. They got sandwiches. They got specials running Monday through Saturday. They are closed Sundays, but please go check out that place. It's one of my favorite. That's actually where we got the hot dogs today, and we do have a theme. Also, we got some nachos today. These wonderful. By the way, Tyler's been eating a few of these. Didn't tell him. These are Veggie Nachos, which is a significance. BREWTOP Brewery. It's one of my hometown brewery, man. It's my hometown bar. I love this place. They got really great customer service. You'll love all the bartenders.
Nice tacos on Thursdays.
Yeah, it's nice and taco. They got a lot of great specials going on over there. And also, they're very underrated. If you're a vegetarian, like I said, I got the Veggie Nachos, and these things are awesome. The Veggie Quesadilla is awesome. They got a veggie burger. They have so many options for vegetarians. It is one of the best places to go.
If you're not, they also have a pork tenderloin that's about the size of your face.
Yes, that's true. And I'm not knocking the meat eaters because yes, all their food is delicious. They do also have specials for like wings and so forth on certain nights. So and they have some live music. Shout out to all my people that love live music and all the cover bands out there in Kansas City. Hope you guys are doing well. So, but again, BREWTOP Brewery, go check them out as well, please. So, all right. So we got the nachos, we got the dog because this is a very special day, extremely special day today. Pitchers and catchers are reporting, so it's the start of baseball season, official start of baseball season.
Was it today or yesterday?
So the Braves reported today. So I'm thinking I think the Cactus Leagues reported one day, and then the Grapefruit League went to the other day. So you got a combination of today and yesterday. So, but this is a big year because I looked at the baseball lineups, projected baseball lineups. It looks really even across the board. Divisionally, any teams can just come out and just win their division. Yeah. And that's awesome. That's going to be a great year for baseball.
For sure. And really excited about what we're doing locally with the Royals. Obviously, we touched on that last time.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing that I'm looking forward to going into this camp is the second base battle between Nicky Lopez and Hunter Alberto. Mm-hmm. And I'm really rooting for Alberto, man.
Oh, of course.
Because he's a guy that 2019, in over 500 at-bats, he hit over 300, and he had 12 home runs, over 20 doubles. So he's a guy that you put in the bottom of the lineup that's got a little bit of pop, can hit for a little bit of average. I know Nicky Lopez is the homegrown kid, and the Royals as an organization, Dayton Moore, they have a lot of loyalty towards the guys that they bring in on try to develop themselves.
Oh, yeah.
So I think at some point, though, they got to realize that if this is the year that we're actually making the move back into contention, that somebody like Alberto is probably going to be a better fit at the bottom of that lineup.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. Plus, I'm always a big fan of switch hitters anyway. I wish everybody could switch hit in baseball because that just makes the game better. All right, this is the first time we're going to open these bad boys up. So this, again, from Fritz's, over on State Line and 103rd, this is the hot dog BLT. Hot dog that's wrapped in bacon. Lettuce, tomato, mayo, if you like that stuff on it. But come on, hot dog, bacon together? Yeah. This has got to be the boss.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Tyler, view that with the camera. Look at this, guys. Look. Check this out. Oh, look. Comparison. Just a comparison. So, You could get 2 of these things for $4 on a Wednesday, by the way. Just heads up. Oh my god. Woo! Ready to chow down, Tyler? he's not even talking to me. He's like, F it, I'm eating now. By the way, not a kid show, by the way. Not a kid. Hashtag not a kid show. Mmm. Mmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh god. Guys, go to FRITZ'S, go to BREWTOP. The food is magnificent. Okay, I'm gonna excuse myself for a second, but Tyler. So, early predictions. What do you think about what's gonna happen this season for baseball? Oh.
I think in the National League West, you're going to see one hell of a rivalry develop between the Padres and Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, that's a division that the Dodgers have just absolutely bullied the last decade.
Mm-hmm.
And they're defending world champs.
Dodgers, the new Yankees, by the way.
The
payroll is just astonishing.
The fucking Padres just have so much energy.
They're that small market club too that everyone likes to root for.
Yeah, but I mean, that front office and that ownership is finally, we got superstar players. We're going to keep them here because Adrian Gonzalez, Padre, but see you later, Boston Red Sox.
Yep.
And guys like Jake Peavy. They've had a lot of stars that have come through that organization that they haven't been able to lock down.
Do you remember the Tony Gwynn and the King Caminiti years with the Greg Vaughn and that? Oh my God, I remember those back in the '90s. That was the team that they were so close to being World Series contenders, playoff contenders year in and year out, and just couldn't quite get over the top for whatever reason or another. That was Bruce Bochy's experiment before he went to the Giants, and then ended up popping off 3 World Series in every even year. Oh God, that was.
But I think it's the Braves to win in the East.
Okay.
I think the Mets, a little disappointing offseason. I think they could have done better.
Yes, I agree.
To improve that roster
with
what they did last year.
Well, to be fair, if you're a fan of Letterkenny, they did do the superstar thing and getting who was it? Was it Alex Rodriguez or whoever to get to be partial owner? They had some celebrities. That was their big offseason thing.
Yeah,
What's that?
The ownership.
They got ownership from some celebrities, some major celebs around. And that was their thing. I'm sorry, Mets fans, but sorry. I mean, come on, your team is not.
And don't ever sleep on the Nationals either.
Oh, of course not. Oh my God,
they're just 2 years removed from a championship, and then you still got Max Scherzer and Steven Strasburg.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Steven Strasburg is one of the most underrated pitchers in the game, and especially when you look what he did in that championship run.
Mm-hmm.
When he stays healthy, I mean, numbers wise, he's as dominant as anybody over the last 2
years. And it goes back to my whole thing about baseball. Because it's amazing how the Nationals went and won that World Series without Bryce Harper. And everyone thought that once they lost Bryce Harper, they're going to be back into this mediocre squad and not do a whole lot here and there. But man, they are just as tough as nails, just work pail type team.
They still had a lot of talent though.
Oh, granted. I mean, their pitching staffs just are out there, so it's so no, they're definitely, like you said, they're not to sleep on, But you're absolutely right, and. And going back to the Padres, y'all see that Fernando Tatis extension? 10 years? 12 years. 300, either way, $340 million fully guaranteed. Now, we talked about this. 13 or 14 years, $340 million extension, like the largest extension in baseball history. Which, people need to understand something. I'm going to switch back and forth here, but Patrick Mahomes signed the largest contract in North American history. Fair. I'll say that. But his guaranteed money actually runs out in 2025. People don't realize that his guaranteed money is going to run out by
14-year deal.
14 years. Here's the difference. And I'm not going to say it's going to happen, so all you haters and all you fans that think, oh my God, you're saying something's really stupid. I'm not. I just want you to think about it this way. If the Chiefs were to, in 2025, say, okay, we no longer want Patrick Mahomes under contract, they owe him no extra money. They are done. Whether he's healthy, if he's healthy. That's the big thing. He still got the $123 million clause where he can get an injury insurance basically off of them. Outside of that, they owe him no money across the board from 2025 on. Sorry, Fritz. Fernando Tatis, if in 2025 he gets hurt, he still gets his $340 million prorated out for the rest of his life.
Baseball. Have your babies play baseball. Protect their brains.
So many people don't realize that NBA and Major League Baseball have it to where your contracts are fully guaranteed money. You may lose out on $1 million because it's like, well, you got to make the All-Star team, you got to be MVP of the playoffs, something of that nature. Okay, fine. Granted, fine. But think about this. Patrick Mahomes may not. Well, actually, no. It is for a fact now. He will not see his entire $503 million, and I'm not talking about just taxes. He lost out, and people are gonna be, oh God, whatever. He lost out on $50,000, I believe, this year for not winning MVP and not winning Super Bowl MVP combined. I think anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000. Again, I mean, we're talking pennies in comparison to the $503. Like, he's not fully guaranteed the $503 million, whereas Fernando Tatis is in his lifetime going to make well north of $400 million by the time this is all said and done. Mike Trout signed one of the lucrative contracts at $426 million fully guaranteed. Again, if Mike Trout was to say, I quit playing for the Los Angeles Angels, I'm going to retire. I don't care about anything else. I'm going to retire. He gets all that money. All that money's prorated to him. Because one of the things that the Royals ran into with their payroll, people forget, was the Omar Infante deal.
Yeah.
God.
Wasn't that bad of a deal, though.
At the time, no.
It was a great move, especially when you were thinking of, like, back then.
Mm-hmm.
That was very similar to some of the moves we're making now.
Exactly.
And he was a veteran guy.
Yes. And when he came in and played, I didn't know a lot about him when he was with the Tigers, but I knew when he played with the Braves, how consistent of a hitter he was. Yeah. Just the fact he wasn't a power hitter, just the fact that he was consistent. He had a runner on base, he can move him over. He's got a runner on second, third, he can get him in. And plus he was a consistent second baseman. He wasn't like all-star level second baseman. Like, we're not talking about like Craig Bagwell. God dang, Craig Biggio level like second baseman. But we're certainly good. But he definitely earned his money for what he was worth at that time. So I just think that, unfortunately, whether it was injuries, whether it was just he was just exhausted, whatever the case is, age
past his prime, thing.
But man, you know what? He gained another almost $35 million after the Royals cut, or right around the time the Royals were cutting him. Yeah. But yeah, just imagine that you get $35 million and you get to say see you later.
Yeah, some paid not to play. Like, we don't want you to play for us anymore.
What's that?
We don't want you to play for us anymore.
Yeah. True. But that's why that you'll see like the club option at like a certain year, maybe like, oh, there's a buyout for like $1 million because they don't want to pay the $37 million or the $40 million. And that guy's always like, we're gonna buy you out at $1 million and just take this money and go away. So
Tatis is he's a face of the league type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's honestly, as stupid as this sounds, it's really not a bad deal for the Padres. But anyway, National League Central. This is always one of the most interesting divisions of baseball.
Yes.
Kind of look for the Brewers to bounce back a little bit.
Okay.
Because
not to say that you're a Kane and Mustafa.
Yeah, but I just think that last year was kind of the flukiness of the 60-game season.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously the Cardinals will be the favorite.
Oh, wait. I do got a question for you since you are a die-hard Royals fan.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Cardinals overall?
I can't stand the city of St. Louis. I think the city of St. Louis is an absolute fucking joke. They badly want to be Chicago. Oh, we got Emo's Pizza. Emo's Pizza is fucking dog shit. That's some of the worst fucking pizza you have in your life. And they pride themselves on that shit.
Hashtag not a kid show again, by the way, guys. So this is honesty. This is raw and honest.
the toasted ravioli.
Mm-hmm.
That's like, oh, St. Louis is like another one of their fucking calls to fame.
Uh-huh.
But you can go down any frozen food section in any grocery store, and you
True.
can find toasted ravioli that's just as good as any of that fucking garbage they pop out. Make a glorified fucking mozzarella steak. But yeah, ask me how I feel about St. Louis.
Okay, there you go. Fair enough.
But yeah, the Cardinals will be the favorite. The Arenado deal. They obviously probably have the best roster top to bottom. Plus, they win better than anybody in baseball. So, regardless of what their talent is, now that they have talent, I mean, that's definitely the team to beat in Central and National League.
Somehow, some way, they always pull out a really good competitive team. Even if they're out of the playoffs, they seem to compete every single game, every single series.
And
I'll
talking
give them
about deals, the fucking Arenado deal is an absolute steal.
Yes, it was.
What were the Rockies thinking?
Well, I think it is the Rockies we're talking about. They haven't had good times since the Dante Bichette, Larry Walker years back in 1995, 96, buddy. So, it's been a while for them, too.
Which Larry Walker getting